First and foremost, I want to thank my Holy Father, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Ghost. I thank you, Father God, for allowing me to come to you today and spread forth this knowledge. The way I sound like this is because I just got my teeth pulled, so bear with me. But that ain't gonna stop me. I was watching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles new movie, and I seen some symbolism that I wanted to point out to you guys to be prepared for, because I really do believe that something is coming drastically to New York City. I'm just gonna let it roll. Let's go.
Yes.
Pay attention to this part.
I was born in Japan, at a military base in Okinawa. My father went to Bookland, what they'd like to do to our city. And one day, a hero rose, a great alchemist, discovered the antidote to the warlord's poison, the cure-all for his evil. Your father and I were trying to recreate that cure-all. We developed a mutagen capable of stimulating self-repair on a cellular level.
What were you going to do with it?
Imagine New York City being victim to a chemical attack.
Imagine New York City being victims to a chemical attack. They're shoving it right in our face. They're letting us know exactly what they have planned. You remember 9/11? It was shoved in our face prior to 9/11 with The Simpsons and the other movies that had the 9/11 Upside Down and the $20 bill that foreseen what was going to happen on 9/11. So it was in our sight, but some of us was blind that we weren't able to see it. When I say blind, I mean spiritually blind. Because when you follow Christ, he begins to reveal all these things unto you. So something chemical is getting ready to come to New York. That's what he just said. Let's see what else.
Mutagen would be able to reverse its effects. It would save the city, it would save the people. Those test subjects, those turtles, running in their blood is the last of this precious mutagen.
What mutagen? What mutagen? Are they trying to combine human DNA with alien DNA? Are they trying to combine human DNA with Nephilim's giant spirit DNA? I don't know.
Up until a few moments ago, I thought we failed. I thought they died in the fire. How? How could they have lived?
Because I saved them.
Of course you did. April, the mutagen possesses powers beyond our wildest hopes. Whatever resources you need, I'm here. Let's work together. We'll find them. The course of human history may depend on it.
Human history depends on it.
I'll show you one.
Alright, you seen that part. Now let's skip to this part. Pay attention. Pay attention, I'm telling you. Something is coming to New York City. And they're throwing it right in our face. Just like they did 9/11. As we wait for this part to play. Here it go. Let's move up a little bit. Right there.
All we were trying to do is create an antidote.
Create an antidote.
For what?
For what? What do you need to create an antidote for? Maybe for the chemical threat or the chemical that you plan to release onto New York City, that people will be in need of the antidote, that people will do anything for the antidote, that people will go crazy and line up for the antidote. And could the antidote be the mark of the beast? That if you don't have this antidote, that you will not be able to buy or sell or eat or shop, because you will be contracted with a virus. Let's pay attention.
Say that again. I want to hear your voice. For what? Well, we had this plan. A plan that we're ready to put back online today. I'll show you. Correct. Show them. You know my building, Sachs Tower? Got that great big spire up on top?
That great big spiral up top. The new One World Trade Center.
That spire is filled with tons of chemical toxins.
It's filled with chemical toxin. Not saying that it's filled with chemical toxin in real life, but they're just showing you. Could it be that our own government has created a chemical toxin? And could it be that our own government have the antidote for the chemical toxin? So they're the creator of it, and they have the antidote of it. But we thinking it's coming from other places. Pay attention.
Bad stuff. That kind of bad. In a few hours, Shredder is going to unleash all that stuff over the whole city. The initial death toll will shake world governments to their core.
The death toll will shake world governments to its core. So this thing is going to be set to kill everybody. Are we putting two and two together yet? Or are we still lost? Or are we still asleep? Pay attention.
In 30 days, the city of New York will be a quarantine zone.
It will be a quarantine zone. The city of New York will be a quarantine zone. People will have to get quarantined. They will have to get the antidote. But who is in control of the antidote? Are they going to give them the antidote? I'm telling you, could be the mark of the beast. I don't know what it is. I'm just recognizing the symbolism that I put forth in these movies. And I'm not letting it slip my mind anymore, just like it did with 9/11.
And that is where my company comes in. I'm going to save everyone.
He's going to save everyone. The devil is a lie. Yeah, he's going to save you, all right. He's going to trick you and deceive you into getting the mark of the beast. You're going to have to get it. That's the only way you're going to be well. The mark of the beast, you will not enter into the kingdom of heaven. That's what God said. But they're going to force you to get it because you're going to need it. It's going to be something that you need in order to be good, in order to be healthy, in order to feel right. But not knowing that it's mixed DNA, that is taking out the good side of your body, is taking out Jesus Christ out of your soul. And you're going to be full beast. And that's why Jesus said you won't be able to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Pay attention. We ain't finished.
With the antidote that is made from the mutagen that is oozing through your blood.
The mutagen that is oozing from your blood. Could be from the aliens. Could be from the aliens. I believe there's aliens here. Bill Clinton believed it. I had a dream. It's in my YouTube channel when Barack Obama was talking about Russia and how aliens are our friends and we shouldn't be afraid of them. So this all will come to pass. This all will come to pass.
The government will then send Sachs Industry a blank check, and I'm gonna be rich, like stupid rich. Shredder will.
They want the poor to stay poor. It's all about money. Money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil.
Force this city to live under our rule.
They're going to force this city to live under their rule. Pay attention. They're going to force you It's not going to be a choice. You're either going to take it or you're going to die. You're either going to take it or you're going to say, no, I'm not taking it. I stand for Jesus Christ. You better make up your mind right now.
We will be gods.
They will be gods. The spiral. They built the one world tower with a spiral. They trying to get into heaven. But they won't. They are not. They will not make it. No matter how hard they try. They want to be God so bad. For God said, behold, I saw Satan like lightning fall from heaven. Praise God.
Yeah, I thought about doing, not becoming a ninja, but.
Alright, let's skip all this. Let's go to something else. I think we should see. Once again, forgive me for my voice. Just got my tooth pulled. I'm here trying to spread knowledge the best way I know how. To wake people up. To not be asleep. Don't just look at these movies and be asleep. Pay attention to the symbolism. Let's see how long this takes. Okay, while that's loading, let's show you other stuff. This is from New York City. This is real, actually. This was in train stations and subways in New York City. And if you look on my channel, I have a dream about Obama, about people going on subways and being scared to death. Pay attention. It says the NYPD will release small amounts of harmless, colorless gas in 5 boroughs and 21 subway lines. This airborne non-toxic test is part of NYPD's precaution against terror attacks. MTA customers are advised to stay calm. The best thing they can tell you to do is stay calm. How will you evacuate? New York City sits 28 miles away from the most at-risk nuclear reactor in the country. Stay calm. Don't panic. Whenever they tell you to stay calm, whenever they tell you to stay calm, don't panic.
I feel really good right now.
That means panic, because it's about to come.
I feel like cleaning. Who wants to clean the dojo? I'll clean the dojo. Endorphins, run, endorphins. We gotta get rap. Are you okay? Are you okay? Come on. Next tower. New York City. That's where Trevor's going to release a toxin. It's gonna poison the whole city. Exactly. It's going to sell the antidote.
It's going to poison the whole city. The whole city. Something is coming to New York City. Wake up.
The mutagen is in our blood, so we've got to get going now. Good. Let's do it for Sensei. Okay, we're going. Everybody calm down. Look out,
Alright, let's go to one more part. This is it. So this is real. This actually was in subways posted up. They were doing a test. Of course, the test come before the act. Of course, the practice test come before the real test. Come on, people, wake up. Airborne non-toxic test, harmless, colorless gas. For what? For what? What are they releasing gas for? For terrorist attacks? Yeah, right. They are the terrorists. But let's finish watching this. with that. Let's go to 125. Yeah. What else I have to show you? I gotta show you a lot of things. Hold on. Let's see if this comes. Let's talk about this. Obama, Nuke Manhattan. Pay attention.
I continue to be much more concerned when it comes to our security with the prospect of a nuclear weapon going off in Manhattan.
In Manhattan, once again. This is crazy, man. The signs are just in our face. How do we ignore it? Obama even mentions a nuclear weapon going off in Manhattan. Let's see what this is. Watch how the panic on the people's faces. This is gonna be similar to what's gonna happen in real life. It's gonna be so much panic. People don't know. People ain't gonna know what to do. Fear will fall upon all of them, even the police. Look. The spiral. I don't know why I keep stopping. Must don't want me to show y'all. They knocked down the 2 towers and made one. One DNA will be made. One DNA will be made that you will be forced to take, and it will turn you into something crazy. It will take out the spirit of God. It will take that out of you, and you will not be able to enter the kingdom of God because you received the antidote, the chip, whatever it is. If you take it, that's it. I wanted to show you guys the end, but it's not loading correctly. But let's see. Let's just have patience. Let's see what else I can show you. That we remember, we rebuild, we come back stronger. This is what Obama wrote on the beam of the One World Trade Center. WWW 666. Pay attention. Look at the beam. Similar thing.
A lot of people who, of course, remember so clearly what happened on that day on September 11th, 2001. I mean, you remember covering it. How does this hit you, seeing this happen?
It looks similar to the movie, right? But they didn't call it the One World Trade Center. They call it SAPS.
You know, there's a certain sense of personal pride that goes along with.
All right, we finished watching that. Let's see if we finish loading. from heaven into the bottomless pit is open.
It's fire.
Destruction. Alright. I also wanted to show you guys how when the beam fell, it fell on 2014. It fell on a year and it shattered it. If you saw the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But it take too long for that, and that's it. But pay attention, man. Look at this. Harmless, colorless gas. This is real. Look at this.
The prospect of a nuclear weapon going off in Manhattan.
Look at that. Look at this. Mysterious white flags.
Flags appeared flying on top of the Brooklyn Bridge. No one knows who put them there.
Surrender? Do we surrender?
No one knows why. But one thing is for sure, the flags are prompting serious concerns.
You better wake up. If you don't know Jesus Christ, you better accept him today as your Lord and Savior. He is the only way out of this alive. And when I say alive, I mean eternal life.